Hello, welcome to Pantheon of the Geeks. You join us for an unboxing of Grombrindle, the White Dwarf.
There he is.
Yeah.
And there's the box.
In power armour.
Yep, in power armour. So, looking very cool. So if you saw our White Dwarf magazine video, it does show him in quite a lot of detail in the pictures. So this is the first time I've actually seen the model as well, won't it?
Yes, it will, yeah.
So, let's get the box open.
Is it 40 years?
40
years.
years. 40 years. And we're giving him power armour this time, which everyone now thinks is a hint that squats are coming for 40k.
Really?
Well, they also said 2 new races are coming.
Oh?
And everyone thinks it's squats and sisters.
They can't be sisters because they're not on any race unless you're going to bring out new stuff for them.
I agree, and I have a suspicious sort of feeling that it might be Skavenrud. Because if they are...
Space rocks.
Yeah. If they are replacing Slanesh, as everyone thinks they're doing, they'll be with the Horned Rat, so it would make sense in 40k too. Especially if the Skyer clan is just on the rumour mill, because there was a rat tail in one of the rumours.
Right.
But who knows? Oh. Right. So that's a bit of rumour mongering there. There's no evidence whatsoever, guys. Just a thought.
You're having fun getting there.
There we go.
Oh no.
Resin.
Oh, it's not fine cast.
Yeah, it is.
That's right.
Well, they say it isn't it? It'll be
Fine
hopefully
cast.
it's
That's not fine cast.
hopefully it's not a fine cast resin. It's actually not warped.
Oh, that's alright then.
There we go. I did ask about this and someone said it was plastic, so that's why I'm a bit surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got resin. It feels like fine cast.
Right.
Yeah, there's a different feel to resins. It's a bit softer, this one. It feels fine casty as opposed to the slightly harder Forge World one.
Forge World, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a very soft feel to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a rubbery sort of... Never mind, I'm still going to enjoy the model.
Oh, yeah.
There's my favourite part, the
Nerf gun.
The Nerf gun. So that's one of the bases though. There's an optional small base room. Because you can't use them in the games.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't matter whether it was on the bigger base or small base really. So that's pretty straight looking. Don't really see much warping though. Okay, so now comes the long process of making sure all this fine cast is okay. So next thing I'm going to do is take everything off the sprues. There's no instructions to put them together, so there's no like step by step things. We'll take everything off, clean it up, and then we're back. Okay, so these are all the parts off the resin sprues. So what we have is these parts there with that one make the cake. It goes on the base here. That bit goes into there. We have the gun which goes on there, and already there's some warpage because there is a gap there. I'm going to have to fill with green stuff. We have this part here which goes in the back, socketed in there, and then these beverages go in there. Like I said, the cake's going to go on the back there. So the first thing I'm going to do is stick this base together with all these parts on. So with resin, if you've never used it, first thing to do is always wash it, clean it up, get it ready, dry fit everything, see where the warpage is. If there any warpage, there isn't really much warpage on this, but obviously that bit has somewhere to leave that gap. It's not a big issue on this. For fine cast, it's pretty good, and it is fine cast because it's exactly the same feel of resin. They must quality control it a little bit better because there's no bubbles in it and stuff, but it's very much the same as working with the fine cast models. So what I'm going to do is stick that base together first, and then I'll be back to have a look at Grombrindle. Okay, so there is the scenic base done. Everything fits into place alright. What we have is a nasty seam up the part of the cake there, which runs into the hat piece of it as well. That's on both sides, so that's going to take about 20 layers of liquid green stuff to fill. I'm exaggerating. 19 layers of liquid green stuff to fill. No, yeah, I have to fill it with some liquid green stuff. If you water it down, it does go in and then layer it up. You really got to water the stuff down to get it into the gaps. Everything else fits on okay, but there we go. Next up, we have Grombrindle. So we have the body, we have the beard, which takes up the entire front there. We have both arms, which go on with little peg attachments, and then we have the power pack, which is basically that bit, and the barrel attachment, which then goes onto his back. So we'll stick that together, and then we can have a look at the completed model. Okay, here we are, we're back, and guess what I found in the box? Instructions! There we go, I'll teach me not to look in the box properly. But yeah, so there is the finished model. It looks pretty cool actually. And there is the alternate base. And all I've done is drilled a hole, put a pin in, and then I can switch them around between the two bases if I wish, like so. There we go. So the instructions exactly, well, it's sort of in reverse of what I did. It starts with Grombrindle and then goes on to do the base with the cake, and everything's exactly how I put it together. So there we go. I don't need instructions, stuff like that, obviously.
Everyone's probably shouting at you.
Everyone probably
instructions!
I might have to re-watch the beginning of the video, but yeah, they probably saw the instructions as I was taking it out, going, "They're in there!" But there you go. Didn't need them. There we go. It's a nice model. There's a bit of a gap on that cake. I will fill that up with some green stuff, and probably this bit at the back as well. That bit that was warped in there you can't really see because it's hidden. Yeah, if you wanted to paint all these little bits separate, it would probably be a lot easier. I don't mind, that'll be fine. Just leaving Grombrindle off the base, I'll be able to paint that, no problem, after I've sealed that gap there. I like the model, it's good. I'm disappointed it's not plastic because I don't like working with fine cast. And it is fine cast. I know people will be going, it isn't, it's just resin. It's not. There's lots of different kinds of resins. And my least favourite is the fine cast one Games Workshop used, and this is exactly the same. The only good thing about this is they must have quality controlled it, like I said earlier, because there's no little bubbles in it. There's no real warpage that's a problem. So I just think it's very well quality controlled fine cast. But it's the same feel, same texture, same density, same rubbery sort of finish. So it's exactly the same. But in this case, and I hope nobody got a really bad warped one or an unquality controlled one, because that would be annoying as hell, because it always was with fine cast stuff.
Yes, very much.
I hope you all who are watching this got a decent one, put it that way. And remember, there are instructions in the box if you get stuck. I just mavericked it and there we go. Yeah, it's not difficult for today anyway. So there we go. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope it's been useful, and I hope you enjoyed the other videos we've done today for the Duradin. It's been a very dwarfy day.
Yes, it has.
Lots of dwarves. So there we go. So please like and subscribe, it helps out loads, and hopefully we'll see you again soon, guys.
See you soon.
Take care.
Bye.